Hey everybody, back with another video. Today I'm going to be going over my top 10 green fragrances. I absolutely love green fragrances. I think they straddle the line between mass appealing and something just a little bit different than blue. You know, they smell pleasant, clean, approachable, but yet not everybody's going to be tracking down green fragrances. So I really like them, and I've heard that for 2023, green fragrances are kind of trendy. So maybe this can help you find something new to wear through the 2023 spring and summer that will be trendy and interesting and draw people in. Starting with number 10, we have Loewe Origami. This one here features notes of basil, bergamot, rosemary, lemon, lavender, geranium, vetiver, musk, and amberwood. This one is very, very nice. It is kind of classic smelling. The basil and the rosemary in the top come together to be very green, as you would expect. Very, very green. The bergamot is not a super sweet modern bergamot at all. It's more natural smelling than that. And then the lavender mixed with all that with a little bit of vetiver in the base, it creates... It's just a very nice barbershop green type of smell. Very classic, very classy, and I would highly recommend. Coming in here at number 9, we have Acqua de Parma Cologne Club. I'm going to keep things moving along here. I'm going to try not to talk too much on each fragrance because these top 10 videos can get very lengthy. So essentially this one is a mint fragrance. It is a very, very pungent, well not pungent, strong, cooling effect type of mint, realistic mint. In the top, it's paired with bergamot and neroli and lemon. And then the mids have lavender, geranium, base is Haitian vetiver, ambergris, and musk. This one is similar to the one previously to this, where it's very green, it's very classy smelling, very classic smelling, but the mint in this one is amped up to 11. It literally cools you down when you spray it on. They must be using a real mint leaf oil in this because, like, if I've just had a fresh shave or I'm headed out for the day and I really soak down my neck with this stuff, it will literally cool that area like I'm putting on like a peppermint lotion or something. Very cooling. It's very realistic mint, and if you're a fan of mint, I would highly recommend you track this one down. Coming in here at number 8, we have Acqua Cologne Intense Wakening Woods of Scandinavia. I featured this one quite a bit recently, and it's because it's new to my collection and I'm just astounded at its quality. It is so nice. It's got a very strong fir note, like fir tree note, so it's very green, very foresty. That is paired with olibanum, rose, bergamot, pink pepper, coriander. Essentially what this one smells like though is a green, fresher version of Terre de Hermes. It definitely has kind of that earthy vetiver type of smell, even though it doesn't feature the note of vetiver. I think it must be the olibanum coming through. However, it is a very green fragrance, it's a very fresh fragrance, and it's coming in at my number 8. And coming in at number 7, we have Dunhill Amalfi Citrus. This is in their signature line, and it is a very, very nice fragrance. I got this one last summer and really wore it quite a bit in the summer. It opens up with a very, very strong note of lemon and bergamot with just a hint of some orange, like bitter orange. It's also got quite a bit of neroli in the top, so it's that fresh, soapy, just zingy, uplifting type of fragrance. Very, very nice, very high quality. I don't smell anything cheap or synthetic about this one whatsoever. However, as it dries down, it does feature notes of green tea and rosemary, and those do come in and kind of smooth off that citrus, and this goes in a very green direction, much like the juice color shows here. So if you're talking about green fragrances, this is one of the best, and you can typically find these fairly affordable on eBay, and so just poke around, see if you can find this one. It's highly worth the buy. Anything below $70, you're good to go on this one. It's just super nice. Coming in at my number 6, we have Mancera Wave Musk. This is a very grassy green fragrance. If you like up to this point, we've kind of had the neroli, minty, foresty type of green. This one here is like fresh cut grass, so that iconic summer smell, but very wearable, very, still smells like a fragrance. Don't get me wrong, you're not gonna go around smelling like you just cut the yard, but it is a very, very nice fragrance. That fresh cut greens scent is paired with grapefruit and black currant in the top. And then it has sea notes, sea salt, orange blossom, driftwood, white musk, and seaweed. So overall, this is a very green fragrance. It's a very aquatic fragrance in the salty sense of the word, and it's very light and airy. However, it lasts a long time, so it's unique because you can spray this one quite heavy. However, it does stick around and it does just kind of float around you in the air. It's got very good projection, but the smell that it's leaving behind is just kind of a clean, transparent green scent. I really, really like this one, and I don't think it gets talked about enough. It's very, very good for Mancera, and I would highly recommend getting a sample and trying this one out. Coming in here at my number 5, we're into the top 5, we have Xerjoff Torino21. This is a simply stunning fragrance. I have never been blown away like I have been with this fragrance, and it's at my number 5, so I'm not sure what that tells you about the next on the list, but I love my green fragrances. I absolutely adore them, and I've made it my mission to collect them. This one is just, like I said, it's just stunning. It has a top note of mint, lemon, basil, and thyme, mid note of black currant, lavender, rosemary, and jasmine, base notes of lemon, verbena, and musk. So it is very green. It's a straddling the line between that fresh cut grassy type of smell and the minty basil-y type of smell. But it's paired with a lot of juicy lemon up top, like lemon juice, and then the black currant adds this kind of, I don't want to say bitter, but this very realistic, almost berry note. And it comes together to be kind of sweet and juicy and mouth-watering, paired with mint. It smells kind of like a cocktail or something, like a mixed drink. It is so nice. It is so high quality. You will pay for it though, because Xerjoff is not cheap. However, if you really, really want to splash out and get something truly special, I would highly recommend sampling this one. Don't ever blind buy something this expensive, but sample this one and see if you can track down a bottle. They do pop up on discounters once in a while. That's where I got this one. I think I paid right at $150 for this, and it's just stunning. I can't wait to throw this on in the summer. This type of fragrance would be perfect for like an outdoor summer event, a wedding, family reunion, something like that. It's just so classy, so elegant, yet so high quality and approachable. People are gonna love the way you smell. And my number 6 is Polo Cologne Intense. This, going from the last one to this one, is quite surprising that this one ranked higher. The reason it did rank higher is just because I will wear this one more often because it's more affordable. I don't feel like I'm, spending a ton of money when I spray this one on, and it is very nice. For the money you pay, this one is just fantastic. I think it's one of the best green designer releases in the last couple of years. It has top notes of basil and mint and grapefruit, which seems to be a very common pairing, that mint with grapefruit or mint with citrus. It just opens up so nice. It has middle notes of clary sage, violet leaf, and thyme, base notes of ambroxan, patchouli, and vetiver. All in all, it comes together to be a very citrusy, green, smooth, minty fragrance. The mint in this one isn't the most realistic. It's more leaning on the green, grassy side of things, not in the cooling, pepperminty type of thing, which some people are going to really appreciate. It does not go anywhere near the toothpastey type of smell at all. It's more just a green grapefruit, clary sage, ambroxan smell. And it's very pleasant, very approachable. It wears light, but it lasts a good solid 6 hours on me, but I do spray fairly heavy. However, I would highly recommend tracking this one down. You can try it at any store, Macy's, anything close to you is going to have a bottle of this. You can at least try it. Try it on skin, see what you think, but it is coming in at my number 4. And coming in at my number 3, we have Amouage Beach Hut Man. This one has a top note of mint again. As you can tell, I'm quite the fan of mint. I go out of my way to track down fragrances that feature the note of mint, but this one is back into that very realistic mint type of smell. It smells like you took mint leaves and just crushed them up in your hand. It's paired with ivy, which is a very green, leafy type of smell. So it's a good mix of that green, grassy type of smell mixed with the mintiness again. And then it has vetiver, oak moss, woody notes, myrrh, and patchouli. This one is very niche smelling. Like the first time I smelled it, I wasn't super sure I liked it. I got a sample of it before I bought a bottle, of course. And I went through that bottle, and after it was gone, I just missed that smell. I don't know why. It didn't grab me right away. Like this is something amazing. But after you wear it and it wears so beautifully on you, you kind of just miss it. And so I went ahead and bought a bottle of it, and I'm super excited to wear it through this upcoming summer. But essentially, this is very niche. Try before you buy. Performance is very good. I get all day performance with this one, and I'd highly recommend trying it. And we're at my number 2 here. We have Parfums de Marly Greenly. This one is very polarizing in the community, the fragrance community, the people that know about it. It seems to be either a love or hate thing. It's a niche fragrance that smells very designer. It's quite synthetic, but the smell is so addictive to me. It smells, oh, it's so nice. It smells kind of like a green shampoo. Now I know that sounds funny, but it smells like freshly washed hair that was washed with a very fruity apple forward shampoo. The top note is green apple with bergamot and orange, middle notes of petitgrain, cashmere, cedar, and then base has some oak moss, amberwood, and musk. But it all comes together to create a very modern type of smell. It's synthetic, but it performs good. It's very transparent. I think the reason they went with this color of bottle, this green transparent bottle, is because that does kind of get across what the scent smells like. It smells very clear, like it wears very light, but yet it smells sweet and fruity and fresh and soapy. I just love it. I can't get enough of it, and I've worn it, probably 10-15 times since I've bought it, and I bought it not too long ago. I've been wearing it through the winter even. I just absolutely love it. So try this one out. Go into it with an open mind. Know that it's going to smell synthetic. Know that it's not going to smell super niche, but you know what? Sometimes that's not a bad thing. Sometimes you want to just put something on that you know people are going to love, and this will do that for you. And drum roll please, we got our number 10 coming in here. It is Xerjoff Renaissance. I think it's technically called 1861 Renaissance. This one, I don't know how to explain how much I love this one. It is one of the few that I have a backup bottle of already, because I have created some scent memories with this one that I don't want to lose this smell ever, and it is one of my favorite smells I think I have ever smelled in the world of fragrances. This is the fragrance that kind of got me hooked into niche fragrances. The first time I smelled this, I was so taken back at what a fragrance could even be that it just kind of blew my mind. And then I started to wear it on special occasions, anniversary trips and travel with my wife. And so I have a lot of scent memories connected to this one. However, it is ultimately a green fragrance, and so it has to come here at my number 1. And it is top notes of Amalfi, lemon, tangerine, bergamot, and petitgrain. Mid notes of mint, lily of the valley, rose. Base notes of musk, cedar, amber, and patchouli. It opens with kind of a minty bitterness. It's quite petitgrain forward in the top, in my opinion. It's a very realistic bitter green paired with those juicy citruses. And then later on in the wearing, the lily of the valley, which is kind of a fresh white floral, mixes with that mint and some of the base note musks, and it creates this most incredible smell of kind of freshly laundered clothes and air-conditioned air. I don't know how to explain it, but it smells cold and it smells fresh, and it kind of smells like on a hot summer day when you get into your car and that fresh cold air kind of hits your face, that cooled air smell with high quality citruses and greens. Oh, I just cannot talk high enough about this one. You've got to try it if you haven't. It's not spoken about in the community a lot. Naxos from this brand gets all the love, and this one kind of gets forgotten. But I absolutely love it, and I would highly recommend it. For such a fresh, light, airy fragrance, I get very good performance. It will last on me 8 hours, no problem, so you're definitely getting what you pay for here. And that's just kind of the case with green fragrances. I've found out it's very difficult to find cheap green fragrances that are good. It seems like when you start getting into the green notes, niche and high-end designer are about the only way to go. You can't really fake a green note and have it come out decent. A lot of times, if green is done in a cheap, poor manner, it smells, not tastes, it smells like a cleaner or like a household item. It's just not great. But when you get into the more expensive stuff and you start getting into those high quality mints and petitgrains, and it's just so nice. So if you can't tell, I'm quite in love with this one, and it's coming in at my number 1. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. These are my top 10 green fragrances for 2023. I can't wait to wear them. I absolutely love my green fragrances. I hope you found something of value here. If you did, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you like this style of content, where it's just more kicked back, relaxed, and we talk about fragrances together, then you can go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.